What is it that everybody in the company is supposed to be doing? In a corporation, you tend to see a CEO, you see a treasurer, you see various different officers, and in an LLC, those are the types of things you do want to consider. Are the members of the LLC going to manage the company? Which one? What are their roles and responsibilities going to be? Who's in charge of daily operations? Who's in charge of the financials? Who's going to be dealing with sales? Who's going to handle the marketing? Is it just member managed and internal, or are we planning on hiring the staff over time? These are some things to think about, but one of the big disputes we often see is one partner coming to us saying they have two other partners, but one of the partners simply is not carrying their weight, and that one partner is denying that it was ever their role or responsibility to do something. So it's always very important to write that out. Normally, the majority member is going to have a lot of power in an LLC or a corporation. However, if you want to shift voting rights to make them equal or change something, even if one member owns a majority, if you want to have equal voting rights, that's something you can write in to an operating agreement. Voting rights might be equal. These are things that you can work on and write out in an operating agreement. What if I'm a member of a company with you and I'd like to sell my shares? If I want to sell them to you, how are we going to decide what the value is? Well, maybe we have a provision in there requiring a valuation of the company at the election of either member. Maybe we also include a provision in there to state that the company is going to pay for that valuation. You can have indemnification language in the agreement that states that the individual who's being sued will have his or her legal fees covered by the company. If one of the members does something that's considered to be inappropriate, improper, fraudulent, intentional, or even reckless, then indemnification wouldn't cover to them. And in fact, maybe you have a provision that talks about what happens when bad faith acts are taking place. Perhaps there's a way to eject that member from the company. If you have any other questions, you can email us. You can email me directly at ross@pitcofflawgroup.com. Shoot me a note on LinkedIn or Facebook, any social platform you're watching this on. You can send us an email, info@pitcofflawgroup.com or ross@pitcofflawgroup. And if you have a topic you're interested in hearing about, shoot us a note. We're really curious to hear what are your concerns or questions you would have, and we're happy to deep dive into something and kind of unpack it in a way that's valuable.